Edward Cullen only drinks blood and respects women's juice. A review of the Twilight Saga films and why Team Jacob shouldn't even be a thing. Spoiler alert, the last movie came out in 2012. If you have not all seen the movies, it's your own fault.
Okay, good to know.
I have not read the books. I have not read the books. I just want to put this out there. I have not read a single thing. I have read maybe a quarter of Twilight. This is based on the movies only, strictly. So, let's get to it. Why Team Jacob shouldn't even be a thing. Twilight is barely even the movie. Has basically no role whatsoever. Does not look hot at all. He has long hair, which is important to showcase in the movie that he is an indigenous character. But oof. Literal child. Why Team Jacob shouldn't be a thing, New Moon. Is only there for Bella when he believes that Bella and Edward won't be together. So when Edward leaves, Bella starts becoming friends with Jacob. But basically whenever she starts talking about him or does activities to see him again, he is like, oh, and storms off. So is literally only there for her when he believes he has a chance with her. Has serious jealousy issues. So when he and that other white guy, I don't know what his name is, go to the movie theater and the white guy's like, oh, I think they'd be sick because they're seeing like an action movie, right? He can't hold in his guts, right? He's like, well, he's a weakling, you know? I'm so much better. I'm so much more masculine. Whatever, like bullshit. Has serious jealousy issues and tries to showcase to Bella that he's better than him, even though he doesn't need to. Abandons Bella, again, going back to this, abandons Bella consistently, even though he always talks about what he's doing is for the best to protect her, even though it's only for his own self-interest. Deliberately tries to ruin Bella and Edward's relationship by saying that Bella, or confirmed to Edward that Bella killed herself, even though she didn't, and that made Edward hang up the phone and ask the Volturi to kill him because Edward would rather die than not live with Bella. Literally the only good thing about him in this movie is his drip. He is, look at that, rain on me. Realness right there. So, he's very attractive. Let me just put this out there. The whole reason Team Jacob even exists is because girls were horny for this guy. Same here, but this is the only reason why Team Jacob is the thing.
Yeah.
So, Eclipse. So here is a big motherfucking reason why. Jacob sexually assaults Bella! He sexually assaults Bella. Look at this shit. So, this is when he confesses to her that he has feelings for her, and she's like, yo, I still love that Edward. And look at the fucking that. Kisses her, she gets furious, punches him in the face, but because he's a werewolf, her hand's broken. So, completely kisses her without her permission, and specifically when she did not want to be kissed by him. Edward also gives Jacob an olive branch and says, hey, listen, like, if you weren't trying to go after my girl, like, you and I could get along. And Jacob's like, and if you weren't a blood-sucking, thirsty vampire, no, I still hate your guts. And it's like, he was trying, dude. He was trying to go there for you. Jacob emotionally manipulates Bella into kissing him and then leaves her when he's supposed to protect her. So they're up in the mountains. Bella and Edward are talking about their engagement. Jacob overhears, gets upset, leaves. Bella's like, well, I'll kiss you if you stay. And he's like, oh, you will? And she's like, yeah, I will. So she kisses her, or he kisses him. Wait, she kisses him. Heterosexuality, people. She kisses him, and they kiss, and he's like, okay, bye. And he still leaves. The whole point of them being in the mountain was so that he would protect her. So, Breaking Dawn, part 1 and 2. Jacob does not show up to their wedding until the very end of the fucking wedding, so he does not care about her at all, and only shows up at the last minute because, you know, God fucking knows the reason why, like, he only cares about himself. Is only there later to protect Bella, because he imprints on her daughter, but not before he tries to kill her. He tries to kill Bella's daughter first because he doesn't believe it should exist, but then imprints on her and is something like, well, now I can protect Bella. So it's like, why even bother? Anyway, moving on. So now, why Edward Cullen is the GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
Thank you.
Yes. So, protects Bella from harm at least 3 times and does not expect anything in return. Does not expect anything in return. Not a kiss, not a date, not sex, nothing. Does it because he cares about her. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that?
No.
It's okay, we can edit this part of the video out.
Mm-hmm.
And I only need a bit of it for TikTok. Okay. We went over that. Never tries to show himself as being more masculine. Never tries to one-up another guy, especially Jacob. Literally only cares about Bella. Writes a whole piano piece that you're listening to right now for her because he cares about her that much. New Moon.
New Moon.
Leaves Bella, but only because he wants to protect her. So after she has the paper cut, he's like, oh, well, there's too many people who want you, you know, like, we gotta move. So he tries to protect her by leaving her, which is, you know, heartbreak, but, you know, what can you do? So when he finds out that Bella died, but not really, he, again, goes to Volturi, asks them to be killed by them, would rather die than live without Bella, and we love some dedication. Doesn't try to shut Bella down to be a vampire, because he's like, no, you should not be a vampire. And Bella's like, yeah, I want to be a fucking vampire. And instead of like, no, there's no way, I'm not letting you do it, he says, okay, well, what do you think we should do? And she goes to the family, because she trusts him, and goes to the family and says, what do you think my fate should be? And they all collectively vote because they care about each other and they listen to each other. Eclipse. He lets Bella know that he wants marriage with her, but never forces it. He's like, I want to marry you, I want to marry you, I want to marry you, but is never forceful with Bella. Is always the bigger man between him and Jacob, again, olive branch, and not only that, after he finds out that Jacob sexually assaults Bella, he goes, you can kiss Bella, but only if she wants you to. That is some non-jealousy, good communication type shit relationship we have right there, fellas. I just want to put that out.
Fellas.
Never shames Bella for wanting to have sex. Bella makes it very important, very well known that she is horny for Edward. Aren't we all? And wants to have sex with him. And he's never slut-shaming her. He never disrespects her. He listens to her and is like, listen, like, I want to protect you. I know you want this vampire dick, but if you do, like, you're gonna die. I'm gonna protect you. Trust me, I want it too. Edward is never jealous of Jacob and is never mad at Bella for having feelings for Jacob, because she does. She does have feelings for Jacob, but Jacob, like, you know, only cares about himself, wants to have sex with Bella, but Bella doesn't view him that way. Bella is much more about having a good relationship with him because she cares about him, not in a sexual way, and she loves him as a friend. But he doesn't see that, and Edward never gets jealous of that relationship. Breaking Dawn 1 and 2. Goes to fucking Arizona. I wouldn't go to Arizona. Goes to fucking Arizona for her. Because snakes, 1, and 2, like, he could be exposed to sunlight at any time and people would know that he's a vampire. So that takes some dedication right there. After they have sex, Bella wakes with bruises, and Edward sees them and is like, yo, like, we're not having sex again. And she's like, no, I had an amazing time last night. And he was like, yeah, it was the best night of my life too, but listen, like, I don't want to hurt you again, I don't want to do that. And plans 2 weeks worth of activities that have nothing to do with sex. Swimming, cuddling, chess, yes, for sure, thank you, Leah. And does everything he can to not hurt her. Listens to Bella and respects her decision to keep the baby, even though he literally went to Carlisle and was like, get that thing out of her. He still listens to Bella and respects her decision to keep the baby and works with her to make them a good family. Now, A main theme in this series is what we do for others. That is one of the main things that is a theme in this movie, or in these movies, I should say. So Jacob absolutely does nothing for the benefit of Bella. Everything he says that he does for the benefit of Bella is masked for his own gain and for what he wants from Bella, which is usually physical intimacy, which is not what something Bella wants to give. Edward and Bella, however, consistently do heroic, graceful, and powerful acts of kindness, love, and sacrifice for each other over and over and over again. Jacob doesn't even come close to doing anything like that. It doesn't even come close. So, in conclusion, Jacob Black is a bastard and a half. Team Jacob exists solely because he is hot, and putting that out there, that is factual. He's very attractive. If someone ever wrote a piece of music for me, my panties would immediately drop to the floor. Thank you, and good night.